Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. We're here at the Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. I had a chance to hop on Skyline with Mr. Rick Blangiardi, our Honolulu mayor, and we are very excited for October 16th. Now, this is going to be segment 2 of the plan.
Yeah, it's a segment 2, but this also is a very special destination. You know, travel to the airport, parking at the airport, the need to arrive on time, or for that matter, getting off a delayed flight into rush hour traffic, all of that stuff now becomes a thing of the past, because you can now predict when you're going to get here. You can take away the anxiety of maybe you'll be late for a plane, or maybe you won't be home in time when you thought you would be. And for that matter, from an economic standpoint, the hassle of parking at the in the parking lot, just trying to find the stall, the cost on a daily basis of $27, all this stuff lends itself to economic efficiency, certainty in travel. Quite honestly, kind of almost stress-free in a lot of ways. This is going to be true for our workers, but also for our travelers and anybody else, because we all know coming to the airport, how about picking up people? How many people have had to come here to pick up somebody because there really wasn't a convenient access out of here coming in? Now they can just simply say, I'll meet you at the park and ride, and come out there and avoid all of that time, that aggravation, everything else, because you all know you can't even double park for long at the airport. So all of that stuff, the stuff that we used to drive you crazy, is becoming a thing of the past. This is, I'm going to say it again, a game changer.
A game changer. Right here, we're on this platform. Behind us, you're going to see this is Terminal 2, and then over to this side, through the international parking structure, that's going to be Terminal 1, where you would hop on those inner island flights over to the neighbor islands like Hawaiian Airlines. And as we move along, Mayor, I'm going to take this luggage with us, because that's what it's all about, is coming onto Skyline, grab your luggage, and this being your final stop if you're heading out to another destination. This is going to be huge for everyone. And I wanted to kind of swing the camera around so you can see what it looks like. It's fantastic. The views are insane.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, the elevated system is something when we talked about it, because all of us have been locked onto the streets forever. You know, I lived in Hawaii for 60 years. I mean, it's always been at street level, right, for the most part. And this is different. You get to see a whole different part of Oahu, and it's really, and the stations themselves, they put so much work into these stations. They really came out beautiful. And so I think that's also, we haven't talked about that, but the ease of the environment is really good. The other thing we haven't really just talked about is just the convenience. This is really convenient.
Let's talk about like how fast it's going to take everybody to get here from, say they're in East Kapolei.
Well, to get in East Kapolei, it's 32 minutes.
Boom. Okay,
and we've been operating for over 2 years at 99.84% accuracy, 99.84. So, yeah, that's pretty good. And that rivals anything that's gone on anywhere worldwide. You know, Hitachi's big in Japan, and people who've been there, I said it earlier today, like to talk about the efficiency of the Japanese rail system. Well, this is right up there. It's world class. You know, one of the things, though, if I can, I misspoke in our last segment. I said 4:30 to 10. It's actually 4 to 10:30. So
better for all of us,
Better. It's actually a better time. That's why I want to correct that. 4 to 10:30, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. That in and of itself, that kind of service, knowing full well that one comes every 10 minutes, that predictability, taking out the uncertainty and the accuracy of arriving when you want to get, that is such a value proposition. So that's why I say it's a game changer. People haven't had the benefit of this, and so I feel so good about the fact we're able to deliver something that's really going to help the public. You know, not the least of which is the safe driving. You don't have to take yourself off the roads now and just get here in the most convenient way. It's a really cool thing.
It is a cool thing, and to see that it is now coming more east. We are here at the International Airport here in Honolulu, but also you'll be able to get off, I mentioned earlier, Makalapo. So if you wanted to go and check out Pearl Harbor, it's going to be easy for you to do. Sure. And then it'll take you all the way into Middle Street, and we're actually going to be talking with John Nouchi in a little bit. He's going to be telling us about the plans that's going to be happening over at Middle Street. It's going to be big, right?
Middle Street's be big, but Lagoon Drive is where all our express buses are going to operate out of, and this is unprecedented. So we're going to be, train comes every 10 minutes. There'll be 3 buses waiting in 3 different routes. They're going to leave every 10 minutes. You literally get off a train onto a bus, and it's going to go. Express bus service to University of Hawaii, 1 stop.
Boom.
Express bus service to downtown, 2 stops. Express bus service to Waikiki, 14 stops compared to, I believe, historically it was like 54 stops. And the time trials that we've been doing indicate that even in rush hour traffic with that kind of express service, you could probably cut off 45 minutes getting to Waikiki.
Wow.
So we're really excited. So I'm going to say it again. To go from East Kapolei here to the airport, 32 minutes.
Hey. Hey, things are looking good.
You don't have to worry about missing that flight. You don't have to worry about, more so, coming home. The flight was a little bit late. You don't know what's going to happen in agonizing traffic trying to get back. Could be another hour and a half. You know, you get back here, boom, get on the train, and you're home, and maybe somebody meets you at the park and ride, or you get your own car when you get there. So this is, look, the future has arrived. It's showing up. We begin October 16th. I'm so excited for our people because, look, I will tell you, I'm the 4th mayor to touch this. I've been really involved with the rail since we've come into office, but it's been a punching bag for the last however many years, since 2011, right? People, all kinds of critics. In fact, there's still critics out there and naysayers. This is nothing but good. And people are going to see it from a safety standpoint, from an economy standpoint, from a time standpoint, just from the stress of what it takes to commute to a place that we know historically just has bumper-to-bumper traffic going and coming. This is really good.
All right, well, we're excited. October 16th, you heard it, and it's 4 to 10:30. Right here on Skyline. We are going to go to break, come back, because I mentioned we're going to talk to Mr. John Nouchi next.